What if the vitamins you're taking every morning are actually doing more harm than good? According to the Journal of the American Medical Association, seniors taking the wrong supplements face up to a 40% higher risk of early death. That's not a clickbait claim, it's backed by clinical data. One of the vitamins we'll discuss is linked to brain shrinkage. Another increases your risk of stroke, nerve damage, and heart failure, even when taken at standard doses. And the worst part? You're probably taking it every single day. After 65, your liver slows down, your kidneys can't flush out excess substances as efficiently, and your nervous system becomes more fragile. These vitamins can quietly build up in your system, poison your cells, and mimic symptoms most seniors blame on just getting old. But it's not always age. Sometimes it's avoidable. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 vitamins you should never take after 65, and the 4 you should take daily. Be sure to watch to the end. The final vitamin on our list is associated with a 36% reduction in overall mortality, according to a major European study. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. What? Let's start with the dangerous ones, beginning with a vitamin that sounds harmless, but can cause long-term harm for older adults. Number 4. Vitamin A. In retinol form, vitamin A seems beneficial. It supports vision, immune function, and skin health. But for adults over 65, especially those taking multivitamins or liver-based supplements, too much retinol, the active form of vitamin A, can accumulate and become toxic. Here's the issue. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning your body stores it in the liver and fat tissues, instead of flushing it out like water-soluble vitamins. As you age and your liver slows down, these stores can build up, and toxicity develops slowly. The symptoms are subtle: dry skin, dizziness, blurred vision, joint pain, often mistaken for normal aging. But it could be chronic vitamin A toxicity, especially if you're taking over 2,000–3,000 micrograms per day from supplements. It gets worse. A 2022 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that excess vitamin A intake in older adults is linked to a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a dangerous irregular heartbeat that increases stroke risk after 65. Yes, you still need vitamin A, but not in the form of retinol. Instead, get it from foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and eggs, where it exists as beta-carotene, a safer form your body only converts when needed. Check your multivitamin. If it contains retinol or retinol palmitate and delivers over 700 milligrams per day and delivers over 900 milligrams per day for men, it's time to reconsider. The safest choice? Ditch synthetic forms and get vitamin A from whole foods. Number 3. Calcium. As a standalone supplement, calcium has long been promoted for bone health. But for those over 65, calcium supplements can increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and arterial calcification. Here's why. As you age, your bones absorb calcium less efficiently. Instead of going to your bones, calcium can deposit in arteries, joints, and soft tissues, which increases cardiovascular risk. Most seniors aren't told this. They think calcium equals stronger bones, but without the right cofactors, it hardens arteries, not bones. It can also cause constipation, bloating, and interfere with absorption of minerals like zinc and iron. And if you're taking acid blockers, your body can't absorb calcium properly anyway. The better approach: get calcium from food, leafy greens, sardines, with bones, yogurt, almonds, chia seeds. If you do supplement, make sure it's combined with vitamin D3 and K2, which direct calcium into the bones, not arteries. Check your multivitamin. If it contains 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium and you already eat calcium-rich foods, reconsider. Your bones need more than calcium. They need movement, balance, and proper direction. Number 2. Iron. As a supplement, iron is essential, but not always for seniors. If you're over 65 and still taking iron, just in case, it could be harming you. Iron is often included in senior multivitamins to help with fatigue, anemia, or brittle nails. But here's the truth most people don't know. After 65, your body stops losing iron the way it did when you were younger. Excess iron doesn't get excreted. It accumulates in the liver, heart, and pancreas. This causes oxidative stress, damages cells, and accelerates aging. Too much iron also leads to lipid peroxidation, a process linked to Alzheimer's, cancer, and heart disease. Men stop losing iron after puberty. Women stop after menopause. Unless you have diagnosed iron deficiency from blood loss, ulcers, or chronic illness, you're probably getting enough from diet, meat, beans, leafy greens, fortified cereals. Too much iron causes vague symptoms: fatigue, joint pain, memory issues, heart palpitations, often misattributed to aging, but the damage is real and long-term. Ask your doctor for a serum ferritin and transferrin saturation test to assess your iron stores. If they're high, you may need to reduce red meat and stop all iron supplements. Look for iron-free multivitamins for seniors. While helpful when young, iron after 65 is like fuel on a fire your aging organs can't put out. Number 1. Vitamin B6. In high doses, this one surprises people. Vitamin B6 is usually seen as safe. It's used for energy, brain fog, and nerve support. But in seniors, high-dose B6 can be neurotoxic. Unlike other water-soluble vitamins, B6 can build up in nerve tissue when taken in large doses. This leads to tingling, numbness, burning feet, balance issues, muscle weakness. It mimics neuropathy or aging, but it's often B6 toxicity. The upper safe limit is 100 milligrams per day, but studies show even 100 milligrams daily over time can cause nerve damage in older adults. Many multivitamins and energy or nerve formulas contain 100 to 250% of this limit, easily pushing you into toxicity without realizing. Once nerve damage begins, recovery is slow, and seniors are more vulnerable due to reduced liver clearance, slower metabolism, and coexisting conditions like diabetes. You still need B6, but only in small amounts, 1.5 milligrams per serving. It's time to switch. Use senior-specific formulas or get a blood test before continuing high-dose B6. Now, let's explore the 4 essential vitamins you should take daily after 65, ranked from least to most critical. Number 4. Magnesium. Absorbable forms. Magnesium is critical yet often deficient in seniors. Aging reduces absorption, and medications like diuretics, acid blockers, or blood pressure pills deplete it further. Low magnesium causes fatigue, cramps, poor sleep, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, and insulin resistance. Symptoms often mistaken for aging. Magnesium supports over 300 bodily functions, including blood pressure regulation, nerve and muscle health, and blood sugar control. Deficiency is linked to dementia, atrial fibrillation, and type 2 diabetes. Foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans provide magnesium, but soil depletion often makes supplements necessary. Choose bioavailable forms like magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. Avoid oxide, which is poorly absorbed. Aim for 250 to 400 milligrams daily, depending on diet and health. Restoring magnesium can improve sleep, balance, and mental clarity. Number 3. Vitamin B12. B12 deficiency is common in seniors, causing tiredness, memory issues, tingling, and balance problems that mimic dementia or arthritis. Aging reduces stomach acid, needed to absorb B12 from foods like meat, eggs, or dairy, and medications like antacids or metformin worsen the issue. Deficiency can lead to serious nerve damage, weak legs, and falls. Food alone often isn't enough after 60, so take 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily of methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin as tablets, sublingual lozenges, or injections if severely deficient. B12 is water-soluble, so excess is excreted. Get your levels tested. It could restore energy, balance, and mental clarity, making you feel years younger. Number 2. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, technically a hormone, is crucial for seniors, but your body's ability to produce it from sunlight drops significantly after 65. Low levels lead to fatigue, weak bones and muscles, poor immunity, and higher risks of infections, heart disease, diabetes, and cancers. A 2020 British Medical Journal study found that vitamin D deficient seniors had a 50% higher risk of respiratory infections and a 30% higher risk of death from all causes. D3 supports immune function, reduces inflammation, and aids tissue repair, memory, and mood. Most seniors are deficient, and multivitamins often provide too little. While 600 to 800 IU daily is recommended, studies suggest 1,000 to 2,000 IU is needed to maintain healthy levels, especially in winter or if you're indoors often. Take cholecalciferol, D3, not D2, with a fatty meal for better absorption. Ask your doctor to check your levels, as higher doses may be needed. Number 1. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 seconds, though not traditional vitamins, are critical for seniors. A 2021 European Journal of Clinical Nutrition study of over 42,000 adults over 60 found those with the highest omega-3 levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. Another study in Circulation showed a 45% lower risk of fatal heart attacks. Omega-3 support brain health, reduce inflammation, keep blood vessels flexible, and regulate heart rhythm. Deficiency, common in 68% of Americans over 60, increases risks of memory loss, arrhythmias, and joint pain. Fatty fish like salmon or sardines are ideal, but supplements providing 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA daily are often needed. Choose purified triglyceride-formed fish oil or algae-based options for vegans. Taken with meals, omega-3s improve cognition, mobility, and longevity. The vitamins you take after 65 can either harm or help you. Some silently damage your brain, heart, and nerves, while others protect and strengthen you. It's not about taking more, it's about choosing wisely for your age and needs. Check your supplements, share which vitamin surprised you in the comments, and like or subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Let us know your thoughts or experiences below. Thanks for watching.